Look, we take you to glamorous places here at Penguin Teen TV, and there's no more glamorous places than on the floor before a convention starts. That's right, we're at SupaNova, and we are going to take you behind the scenes of how it all works, why we go to cons, what we do at cons. The first thing about a con is when you're an exhibitor, you have to come early, as you see, and set up. And that basically means unpack all the stuff you ordered that you thought was a really good idea. And then when you go, oh my God, I've got all these boxes to unpack, and where will I fit them all? That's the job. So I've actually done a little bit of pre-setting up. I put out the tablecloths, I've set up the tables, and just waiting for the books now, which is an exciting time, waiting for couriers. It seems to be a theme of Penguin Teen TV lately, waiting for couriers. So this is where the fun starts. This is kind of what it looks like when you arrive at SupaNova. Your stand looks like that. And then you've got to turn it into something like that over there. What we have is this massive pile of books that I've got to get out and just put onto this lovely table scenario here. So I've kind of made a bit of a head start by putting all the tablecloths out. Now I've got to unpack it all and decide what looks good where. So after 4 or 5 hours of packing up things like that, it turns into this. Obviously this little area here is my favourite area. It's a long 3 days. It's 3 days for the first time in Sydney, so that's pretty exciting. And hopefully we'll see a lot of you here. So it's our first celebrity guest here on Penguin Teen TV. Gollum, do you feel you were misinterpreted in Lord of the Rings? Do you feel that things were stolen from you unfairly? Silence is the best answer, I understand. There is nothing quite like the exquisite feeling at the end of a convention and putting your feet up, knowing all the boxes are packed, the blood drains back down your legs, you get a really tingly feeling. Oh, it's magical, it's magical. After 3 days of standing and talking about books, I am done. Put a fork in me, it's over. We go to conventions as Penguin because we want to meet readers in all places they go. And that includes places like SupaNova, Comic-Con, any kind of stuff like that. We meet a lot of new fans there. We see a lot of old friends. I've been seeing some familiar faces for many years at conventions. And it's always nice when people come up and say to me, you recommended this book last time I was here and I loved it. I read the whole series. That to me is, that is the piece de resistance of a good convention experience. So if that ever has happened, when you see me, please do come and tell me because I love it. And even if you didn't like it, again, tell me why. I love to hear feedback at conventions, wherever I go, Twitter, Facebook. If we've recommended something to you that you've liked or not liked, let us know. Even if it's not a blog review, even if it's just a feedback comment or just a comment. That stuff is awesome because it means that we can talk to you about it. That's all we want to do, is talk about YA books because that's cool. We're also going to take you behind the scenes to PTA Live, which means that I'm eventually going to have to put my feet down. Not right now, that's not happening right now. But eventually I will put my feet down and go and start working on the PowerPoint presentation for tomorrow night's PTA Live Sydney. Yeah, it doesn't stop, the fun doesn't stop, but first, the feet will drain a little bit more. Oh, it's that tingle right now, it's really good. Second, pizza! I have pizza, sitting just off camera. Glamorous location number 463, another hotel room. Please note for a second that the majestic curtains here, I mean, come on. Look at the striping, isn't that gorgeous? So packed up SupaNova, drove into Sydney City, now sitting here working on PTA Live presentation. Just adding a few last minute titles, a few changes, looking at things, making sure they look good, sound good, making sure the videos that we're going to drop in work, all that fun stuff. The reason we do PTA Live, that's probably one of your questions. It started a long time ago from a blogger's breakfast that we had one year. Rachel Kane, author of Morganville Vampires, toured Australia and we introduced her to some bloggers over breakfast. And what I was struck by straight away was the fact that many people who who speak to each other online all day, every day, and are best friends on Twitter and whatever, had not met in person. And they were so excited to do that and to talk not only to Rachel Kane, but to me about some other books that we've been talking about through Penguin Teen. So we decided we would get together without an author tour as the guiding kind of principle. We thought we'd do it with just us, because what's not more fun than getting together and talking about YA books? And so it started off small. We did one in Melbourne and we had about 30 people in a room and we talked about books, and it was awesome. And everyone was so excited and so happy and jazzed about everything, and it was just too cool. One year we did it in Brisbane and Sydney, and that was amazing. And then Perth and Adelaide said, well, excuse me, it's our opportunity to get together and just talk to you guys about what we do and sort of give you guys the face behind what we do. I think that's really important. You know, we love talking to everybody, and I say we because there are a few of us at Penguin Teen. I know it's me on the camera, but there are other people who do the tweeting, the Tumblring, the Facebooking. We love talking to you guys on a daily basis, and so for us to be able to do that in person and hear what you're excited about, that's awesome. That's so fun. So much energy comes back to us from that. It's always a pleasure to do this kind of stuff. It does involve long hours and crazy hotel room locations, but it means that we get to meet and enthuse and just I don't even know how to articulately, eloquently describe the fun that PTA Live is for me. It's just about getting together and talking about books that we're excited about, that we know you guys are excited about, and hearing books that you're excited about. It's that simple. Sounds strange, but it is that simple. So, hey-oh, it's Penguin Teen Live. So this is the Perth Penguin Teen Live, which is, I'm going to stand like this. Oh wait, it looks professional. Nice. This is the first Penguin Teen Live for Perth. Yay! It's the calm before the storm. No one's here yet. So this is the room as it is. What? Pretty good. So everyone will get a book, which is nice. Hi, Boffins, guys. And they are selling some beautiful, amazing turtles. So that is basically what the Penguin Teen Live situation is. We're inside, we talk about books, we come out here, you can buy books. It's amazing. If anybody makes a gag about which one is the actual host, I will hunt you down. I'm just saying.